All right, so today we learned that, according to James Comey anyway, that a couple of months ago, the president asked him to kind of lay off on this whole Michael Flynn investigation. He's a good guy. We don't need to investigate this any further. That's pretty unusual for the president to ask directly to the FBI director to, lay off any kind of investigation. And James Comey was so taken aback by that, he took notes because he wanted to remember everything that happened and everything that was said, because this was kind of unusual. Well, now it's come out. And of course, the White House is denying that conversation ever took place. Of course, it's convenient, according to Comey, that there was only two men in the Oval Office at the time, and that was President Trump and James Comey. So it becomes a he said, he said. Who do you believe? Trump or Comey? Well, I don't know a whole lot about James Comey, but I know that Donald J. Trump has a history of falsehoods and lying and misleading information and, alternate facts and saying things that are blatantly not true. So I'm going to go ahead and believe James Comey on this one. I think the smart money's on believing James Comey on this one. And based on that, asking the FBI director to back off an investigation, regardless of what that investigation entails, is obstruction of justice. Doesn't matter what they're investigating at that point, or if there's any substance to it, or if there's any reason to investigate it any further. That's obstruction of justice. That's at least an attempt to obstruct justice. And then the timing of James Comey's firing, that's pretty fucking suspicious. That can also be seen as obstruction of justice. I think it's time for the impeachment proceedings to begin. Could you imagine if Hillary Clinton had acted this way? If she had won the election? And if she was trying to impede James Comey into investigating something? Like, say, if he was investigating the Clinton Foundation after she won the election, and it came out that she tried to put the brakes on that investigation. Paul Ryan would be drafting up the impeachment proceedings that day. That's obstruction of justice, Hillary. You can't do that. We need to impeach her now and put her in jail. But when it's Donald Trump, there's nothing really to that. Yeah, this partisan bullshit's got to stop. Anyway, more ranting later, I promise. Good luck out there, folks.